Cassius Anhelder. With me, I'm quite fortunate enough to be joined by three-time Olympian, none other than Patrick Gerard Barnes. How are we?
Thanks very much. Patrick Gerard Barnes, full title there.
I've never heard anyone ever call you Patrick. What's the reason for that?
Well, if you sit ringside, I'm a fighting Friday night, or I'm a fight my man and dad, they call me Patrick. I think that's the only people. Actually, my brothers call me too.
Is it Patrick or Padrag?
Patrick.
Just curious about that. I don't know why. I just was. Let's talk a little bit about Paddy Barnes. I mean, we saw your debut on BoxNation. Quite disappointing for yourself. I know you was quite harsh on yourself, but there's not much you can do when someone decides to suplex you, is there?
Yeah, just listen. It was a terrible fight. Probably down to myself too. I'm experienced. With my experience, I should have knew, to cut the fellow off instead of chasing him at the ring. But I was playing to the crowd and sold a lot of tickets, so I was just too eager to impress, and it didn't work out. But it didn't help when I was in the corner in the fourth round, and I said to him, "I bet you couldn't lift me," and he lifted me all right.
It was one of the bizarrest things we've seen on BoxNation, and of all things, you were laughing and smiling through mid suplex.
Yeah, I was laughing. See, for a second I didn't know what was going on. For he was going to slam me, but he lifted me and I just slammed me. This guy's a joke.
Since then, you've made a statement that you don't want to fight the traditional level of journeyman starting out in your career. With your WSB experience, with the 3 Olympics, you've obviously won numerous Irish titles, so you want to look to step up. Where does Friday's opponent fit into that mix?
Yeah, the traditional journeyman, you say, like the Eastern Europeans, they could touch them and they go down and they run away. This next fight is a fella from South America. He's fought Jimmy Conlon, Kevin Satchel. He's fought a few other big names in South America at Bantam and Super Bantam. So I know I've watched him. He comes forward and he'll stand there and fight with me for a while, and then he'll go down, hopefully.
I've heard you recently calling out some of the most obscure names I've heard in boxing. When we get fighters calling out names, it's usually big domestic fighters, big sort of marquee names. Tell me the 2 fighters that are on your list at the moment.
Well, I said at the conference there that, after this fight, if I can't get a European title fight with the likes of Vincent Legrand, I would love to fight Iker Sosa, who's a Mexican, the boxing purist, but probably only know his name. He's fought Ramon Gonzalez, he's fought Brian Valora, he's ex-world champion, 2-time world champion actually. He's like 50 and 10, 30 KOs, so I think him, he's 37 now, he's on the slide. Well, I think he's on the slide and I hope he's on the slide, but he's someone who I think bring it the best of me, and to fight that, if not for world title, that's the only fight that's on the horizon in my mind at the minute.
Do you think you need to be fast-tracked to get the best out of you? We're going to need to see fighters who are going to come and put it on you a little bit and test you rather than looking to survive and nick rounds off you.
Yeah, big time. I need to go into the fight on edge. That's when I fight my best, when I'm a lot more nervous than I will be fighting some idiot from up a road or something. So I need to be fighting like the likes of Sosa, and another fellow who I said I would like to fight is Muhammad Wasim, who is the WBC silver champion. And the only reason I want to fight him for is because he was a silver belt.
Another bizarre name on the list.
The silver belt is unbelievable. I just want to have a cracking belt to hold. I don't really care about British come-up belts. They mean nothing to me. It just probably be nice to win them, but for me, I don't aspire to be come-up champion or anything. Just doesn't really bother me.
You're very different to all the other Olympians. You've got your own style, shall we say. You're very funny away from, or even in the gym as well. Talk to us a little bit about Paddy Barnes.
I'm just myself. I try to be as open and honest about everything as possible. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't intentionally bomb if anybody. You know what I mean? I would joke on Twitter about different boxers and that there, but it's a bit of crack. I give a lot and I take a lot, but there's no bonds at all in it. Anybody who knows me knows I'm just a joker. But when it comes to boxing and training, I'm a very, very serious operator.
You're very, very close to the Conlons. Understatement. John Conlon is sort of like a stepdad come uncle to you. I know Mike and Jamie are more like your brothers than your friends. You mentioned the WBC International Silver title. Jamie's got a chance to add that to his haul of medals. How do you see Jamie Cardozo v Conlon playing out on Friday?
Well, I've been sparring Jamie for this fight, and his job is, you never see it in his fight really. His job is unbelievable. It's very fast, and he actually punches very hard with his jab. So hopefully Jimmy has boxed the instruction and he doesn't need to get in the war with this guy. He can if he wants, but for me, I like to see him outpoint this guy pretty easily. This guy's tough and rally and comes forward, but Jimmy sticks to the plan. He should outbox this fella pretty easily.
We love seeing him in wars. We love the Junior Granados fight. We love the babyface Nelson fight. For us, for a viewing public and as fans of the sport, it's great to see. But for someone who trains day in, day out with him, are you screaming at him as much as anyone else to box the tactics?
Yeah, I remember I was there for the Granados fight. I was there for the Nelson fight. You know, it's really, really entertaining for the fans. But as a friend, like you don't really want to see him put his body through that punishment. You know what I mean? So hopefully, as I say before, he sticks to the game plan and does not get dragged into the war, because that's something he doesn't need. And hopefully after this fight quite soon, he could fight for a world title. And if he's fighting for a world title soon, I can be on the same show and I can be fighting for a main event title as well.
I think it's key for his career, for the longevity of his career, that he does box the tactics at point.
Yeah, he can't be getting in the war fight. No, it's not good for the old brain. Your head isn't designed for blows. So hopefully Jamie can slip and roll and block a bit more this time.
Listen, we wish you the best of luck on Friday. You are a real character. I do genuinely hope we see you fast-tracked, because seeing you in the big fights and the big moments, I'm sure you'll be excited and you'll bring something different to the game. So Paddy Barnes, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks very much. And yes, you're right about fast-track. And I don't want to lose, but I'm not afraid of losing, so I'll fight anyone.
You might just get your wish. Cheers.
No problem.